Hey there folks, Santee at the Arizona Ghostwriters here. This week we're talking about rustic hatbands. Yeah, kind of get those creative juices flowing, know what I mean?
That was creepy. That was so creepy. Don't do that again.
Please to keep. It's in the hatband.
A while ago I made a DIY video about hatbands where I showed you how to make a simple one to dress up your topper. Well, let's do another. Now I've seen a number of reenactors, living historians and the like sporting some great custom hatbands. Not all hats in the Old West era had specialized bands, but we know that personalizing this article of clothing was done. If you watch the Netflix documentary Wyatt Earp the Cowboy Wore, they state that all the Cochise County cowboys wore rattlesnake hatbands.
If your hat had a band made out of rattlesnake, that meant that you were a member of a gang that was known as the Cowboys.
We know this is a fabrication of the truth because there isn't a source for this. It's very possible one or two of them did. Rattlesnake is a product we probably will make a hatband from in the future.
That's great, honey. Say, have you seen my rattlesnake hatband?
You've seen me wearing this hat a lot lately. It has special meaning to me, and it's well made. Years ago, you saw it in my hat shaping video. Cast member and friend Dirty Dan gave it to me. Probably out of guilt for all the abuse over the years.
No.
Or probably just out of sheer fondness.
No.
Okay, regardless of the reason, I've been messing with it on and off since then to find the right shape and look. The shape happened one day at work when I ran it under hot water and started molding and working it. I put it on my head and went outside. The Arizona dry heat did the rest in about 30 minutes. Once I got it about right, I realized it needed a different band. The thin band just wasn't working for me. So I fished around my scrap leather and found a part of a belt someone had started long ago. It had this two-pronged brass strap hook on it that intrigued me. There was another piece that also looked good, but I wanted something more rustic, and this was some perfect old leather. To connect the two ends, I punched a hole in one and fished through a worn leather string to create an adjustable loop. Now, I had two problems with this piece of leather. It was too thick, and it has a stamp on it. The thickness was easy to remedy with a skiver, which shaved down the leather, making it thinner. Although I distressed the leather with some sandpaper, the stamp was too deep, so I thought covering it up would work. I found a scrap piece of distressed leather and sewed it around the band. It was a little boring, so I stuck a silver toothpick through it. By the way, this is a handy tool with multiple uses. While conditioning and working the leather, a little tear started to develop, so I sewed it with linen thread. The whole thing got dumped into my walnut hull bath to darken it, and then sweat did the rest. Rustic is pretty popular right now. Hatters are shredding the existing hatband and adding strings, feathers, beads, and other things. They also distress the rest of the hat to match. Although I like that look, it's better for film than living history. Sure, you could justify its appearance by saying it survived a stampede and a Sioux war party. However, there's nothing quite like just letting sweat and the elements do their job either. Today, some cowboys still personalize their hats. They put something meaningful or useful on a band. Matchsticks, feathers, toothpicks, a horseshoe nail, etc. I talked to one bronc rider who kept losing metal toothpicks due to the rigors of his job. So, if you want something unique to complement that hat, go make a hatband. Just remember to bring your creativity to the project.
Well, that's part of another story, ain't it? Yes, it is.
Well, folks, that's it for another episode. Thanks for watching. Hey, don't forget about Patreon. This week we're talking about a connection between Little House on the Prairie and the movie Tombstone. Pretty interesting. Hey, and it's only $3 a month. All right, please like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you on down the trail.